Hi you guys, Latoya here. Welcome to my crafty space. As you can see, I already have a bunch of materials out, and that is because I just finished creating this one Christmas card and I am going to actually redo it. And that is because this card took me so long to make. I put so much into it. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this to be over and I need to get what's in my head on paper. I don't know why it took so long. Sometimes it's just like that, but when you only get 4 off days in a month, you know, you wanting to relax and craft is kind of the thing you absolutely have to do. Like, I'm busy. I work all these days in a row. I need my recharge days and I need to be able to use them to get all of the creativity out of my brain onto paper. And some days when I do work, I actually do have time to craft, but there isn't a lot of time with meal prepping and exercising and wedding planning because, you know, we're getting married. So I'm so tickled, and I have an announcement about that coming up soon. We're just waiting. So anyhow, what I am about to do is make a cookie card. As you guys know, I love cookies, cocoa. Obviously cocoa is hot chocolate, but I like saying cocoa and hot chocolate like separately. They just sound like different things. All right, so for this, I'm taking out my, if you did not see the video, go and check out the video. I'll put it in the description box. My paper pumpkin kit. This is my paper pumpkin from last year. I don't know if it was like November or December, but it was this adorable gingerbread house. I love it so much. And you guys, if you don't know, I'm particular about the paper pumpkins I purchase. I usually look to see what the theme and such is. If it doesn't match my style, I don't purchase it because, you know, on this channel, in my craft space, I'm not made of money and I don't have a lot of space, and everything I buy I need to absolutely love and be able to use in multiple ways. So there's that little recap if you didn't know. So I have this. We're going to play with this, going to do some heat embossing. I have my Crafter's Companion set here, the Comfort, Joy, and Cookies, because it is adorable and I finally found a use for it. Slowly bringing out my sets because last year I purchased all of them because I was so enticed by the woman who created the Crafter's Companion. She always wears purple. I forget her name, but she's super lovely. She yeah, basically had me sold, and looking at all these sets have something that I love, and you know, I love Christmas over here, so that's my thing. All right, so going to use the little Tidings of Comfort, Joy, and Cookies from here. And this set, which you probably would not think of this being a holiday set, but the peony dies, this little scalloped border is adorable on like a baked goods card. It's just so cute. I'm so glad you know, you got to think of your dies outside of their use or their set. Just mix and match, y'all. Mix and match. Then I have my rectangle stitch dies by Stampin' Up. I also have some like rectangle stitch dies by like Lawn Fawn and such. So, you know, whatever. If it meets the size, use it. This was the size that was good for the card that I have, but I do have other companies. And then an oldie but goodie, this bundle here in the Pines. Get some equivalent, you guys. All you need is like, you know, a tree outline and a way to fill in the tree by making it look like it's frosting. Luckily for me, the stamps here are just phenomenal. I love them. And then I have my Tidings and Trimming set, which it's the most wonderful time of the year. Stamp is perfect for the inside. All right, so let me get to work. The last card I used green. This card is going to be red because I was pretty much like, why am I not making this card in multiple colors? This card deserves to be made in multiple colors. I think this is the red I want to play with, but I want to make sure. I want to see which red it is because I like to keep tabs on my paper and make sure if I'm running low, I get refills before I'm out. The worst thing is to be working on Christmas cards and then be out. All right, so I'm choosing red, which I already have out, and I have out my crumb cake. I know this because it's the last card that I made, so whatever 2 colors you want to work with, just pick some bright color and also a neutral if you're kind of about to do something similar. Then I need a couple pieces of scrap paper or just, you know, white cardstock that I'm going to be using. and I have a white base because my card is going to be white. So I have my white base, then I have my color here, and going off the old card template, just gonna use this here to make a couple pieces for the border. Oh, there's something there. Or you can just always flip it around, you know, whatever. Okay. And then here are going to be my pieces that are going to be made out of my heat embossed crumb cake. And one of these is going to be to cut out the sentiment. Alright, so that should be easy peasy. So now this red background piece I'm going to stamp with a background stamp, and I'm going to make my own background paper really quickly with white ink. In addition to that, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and do some heat embossing because there are a fair amount of pieces that require the embossing. But that also means I need to run these through my die. So first thing I'm going to do is, I think I'll just do this little cute house. And I actually have a piece of scrap crumb cake. I just looked over to the side. I'm like, oh, I can use that. And I'm gonna get to work. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna take the trees out and also heat emboss these. I need a fair bit. Trees, a decent amount. So I'm going to cut this house out by hand actually. It's cool by now. Now I want to cut this right on the edge. I want this to look like icing, like it's a frosted cookie, and that's why I'm going to have a little crumb cake cut out for it with my scanning cut to give it that shadow outline effect and make it look like a cookie. Very cute. It's a small piece. We'll go ahead and use this, and when in doubt, just take out your dies to make sure you have enough space. These two are a little splotchy, and that's how they were in my last card, but I might just, you know, I like this one. I might redo these here by running those through just twice. So now the die cutting is done. Again, don't fret with this piece here that doesn't have any coverings. The stamp with the scribble lines fills that in, but for this splotch it does not. But that is why we did an extra tree, because we can just put that right there and make it look whole. Fantastic. So much easier when your card's already done and you're just recreating it. Tidings of comfort, joy, and cookies. How perfect. All right, let's just throw this down. Okay. Now I'm using red, so want to make sure I'm choosing a red that's going to be perfect with this. And Poppy Parade looks like it'll be good. I need to do this background stamp, so I need to get my background stamps for that. Oh, I need to run my gingerbread house through and get this back piece. Okay, so I did it twice, just so I have one for the future, because I know I can see me doing this again, like with something else. Right. Let's do a little mock-up here. Looks just as cute in red. How adorable. I'm really happy I did this again. I really am. Okay, fantastic. So now what I need to do is, I'll just have these over here just in case. I need to ink blend around all of my cookies. I'm going to use crumb cake and a little brush. And then I need to make this background. So in the amount of time it took me to clean off my background stamp, this seems like it is dried. Just try the corner here. So it seems dry, so I feel comfortable placing things on it, moving them around. On to the next portion, which is, so now I am going to cut this down to place it onto my base and start assembling after I ink blend those. Right, now I just need to stamp my sentiment on the inside and I will be done with this card. Feeling even more accomplished now that I've done it twice. That helps a great deal. Just ink that up. And there we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this card, which is just like this one here. Oh my gosh, I'm so tickled. These are just so lovely. I'm tempted to make another, but I'm also really tired. Alright, so again, hope you guys are inspired, hope you like my Christmas in July series, and I hope you guys do something crafty that makes your heart happy. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.